Turns out Merman is real! I had hoped for today to be Bebop Steady Day, also known as Metalbotto Day, but Target, in the past, they've had, plenty of deluxes on their stated release day. You could just wait for them to come in stock on the app. I would cancel my pre-order. Target pre-orders are usually worthless, because mine says back ordered, it'll ship like November 7th, but it hasn't shown up in stock on the app, nothing in store. So instead, we have uncompleted Metalbotto, which he still looks cool, but he's missing some parts. And we're going to go backtrack to Merman, which I got originally, and then I just kind of put it on the wayside because it fell in with the backlog. Turns out Merman is very hard to get. They seem to have stocked it precisely once at Walmart and never again. And that's why people hate Walmart exclusives. Merman seems to be one of the rarest figures in the line. So, sad to say, this might be one of your only chances seeing it. It's an awesome figure. It is a Walmart exclusive, so it does come with no Metalbotto Build-A-Figure pieces. Just the cool artwork. Like, look at this. Is that a specific location in He-Man? I don't know, but there's all, like, the Turtles. They're all fighting him. They all have their armor on. Donnie looks a little strange. I guess that checks out, though, but that's just gorgeous artwork. You have the product shots there. You have him there. Oh, fantastic. Let's dig this baby open. Deluxes, the Build-A-Figures. I don't know why Walmart has such a hard time putting product on shelves. I don't know. Maybe they're holding back. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they didn't order a ton. But look how beautiful Merman is. And you can see everything he comes with here. Pretty good offering. I mean, the snake tail alone probably makes it worth it. He's deluxe. Maybe a little more accessories, but I love how everything works. Of course, we do get a cool little art card and the instructions on what you can pop off or not, which is nice, because you can say you don't have to fear what you're going to bust off. So there's that. The art card. I love these. It's not the comic, not the mini comic. He's already covered in the previous mini comics, but look at Merman. He's in the ocean. He's got the trident thing. Ooh. And then it looks like he has mutagen master powers of Merman. He has telepathic control of sea creatures, controls the ocean waters, razor sharp teeth and claws, and then devolved into a half Leviathan, drips toxic ooze from tail, algae for brains. So this mutated mindless Leviathan, Skeletor really did him dirty. Did come all chock full of ties, which you can see I've removed all the ties as I did my posing segment. You don't need any of them, necessarily. Sure, in shipping and bouncing around, stuff is going to pop out. But really, the whole tie thing, I mean, this stuff is in there really good. I think we could chance it, Well, let's try it out. Let's try a tieless era, or at least, just some plastic trays. Look at this guy. This guy looks beautiful. And I will say, he is the most transparent figure in the line. In a lot of the prototypes, they show off some transparency, and then the final figure, like Ratlore over there, not quite as transparent in practice. But if you're looking just look at the light shining through this guy, even shining through the head is pretty wild. So they went very, very translucent on this guy. I think he's epic. So here he is. This is his big, I guess, Leviathan form with this awesome tail. Now, there's no articulation on the fin thing, but it is very well painted. So you have not a ton of articulation there, but some, but it's mainly in these joints. So that part spins around, that part spins around, although you're going to be misaligning the belly, and then, of course, at the waist. So that is just so super sick. You have him, if we go down just a little bit, you can just see how majestic he is. He does come with this awesome, it's like a coral encrusted sword, I want to say. Very cool, very nice. He does have his trident. Not any detail there, but it's very cool. And then, of course, he has his base legs. Again, very translucent. He has the cool, feet. I love this guy. I will say, though, my first gripe, he doesn't have two grippy hands. So this hand can obviously hold, the gingerly trident staff. That's very cool. But if you want him dual wielding, that's a very open grip. You can kind of wedge the sword in there, and then hold it for poses, but it's gonna rattle out pretty easily. So it would have been nice for 2 grippy hands or a tighter hand, or just, I don't know, since it's a deluxe, give us a hand swap, because I'd want to be able to, as he's like swimming is the word, swimming around, you want to go through and do that. The jaw, if you're wondering, does not articulate. So you have the cool jaw there, just beautiful pearlescence. If you want to pop off the legaroos, there's this little thingy, skirt, that can go on, nice and rubbery, and then you can make him into his man form. So this is the mer form, and this is the man form. But it's just gorgeous. And if you want to see, as we start taking off the gear, that's kind of nice. That's how translucent he is. You can see literally like the makeup of the figure where it's like supported and attached. So that is really cool. Like if you wanted like purely, that's a pretty cool look, and it's pretty crazy. How do we feel about translucency? I know like people were super hyped for how translucent they showed Ratlor is, and he's just, his body, you can see like just nowhere near as translucent, even in the pink stuff. So it would have been cool to do more translucent, but they at least got it for the Merman. Yeah. And so in terms of swaps, you can do some pretty fun swaps. I didn't get too crazy. I think it's easier when they do like a full wave. My brain wraps around the swaps. So here is some Swap City. First, since Metalbotto can't be completed yet, I gave him Merman's legs and Mechanex's arm. I think that works pretty good. Giving Merman Ratlor's neck, now that's super cool, like an underwater snake beast thing. Come on, I love that, maybe my favorite. And let's give him some Metalbotto pieces. The gold shell looks really great on the body. The mouse jaw flame thing, that's super cool. What's Merman doing with fire underwater? I don't know. Ooh, this one's another favorite, golden underwater god Raph. He's got the trident, the armor. I think this works really nicely, the gold and the red. Then we make this kind of land knight turtle Merman, the cool snake claw arm. I think this looks awesome. Like, I think he's really dope. His armor is pretty dang sweet. I think I do prefer, maybe Leviathan mode. I think so. The Leviathan mode is just, it's too cool not to love, and that's why we're gonna be loving Snake Shredder Skeletor, that we found out that's who he is. He's a cool figure. It's a shame more folks can't get him. I don't know what the deal is. Mattel, you need to put this guy out more. Maybe, I don't know, stop with the Walmart exclusives. I don't know what it is about Walmart. It's just the hardest to get. So you have to the only tip I can say is you have to stock your Walmarts like a lunatic. I live pretty close to a Walmart, so I'm basically checking like every week. I have some friends who also check on their runs, and so between that, usually as soon as it drops down, we can get it. But man, it's like you get that first shipment of like 4, maybe 8 quick, and then they're gone after that. So that really sucks. But this Merman, King of the Seas. One thing I have noticed, I don't know if people have noticed this, but the heads can be kind of loose. I mean, there's not like a ton of, it's a weird thing. I don't know. But this Merman, he's just wicked cool. I am bummed though, no Bebop Steady today. So there's Metalhead, just sitting all sad. But hopefully y'all can find Merman soon, because this is a sick figure. Definitely one of the coolest in the line, and it makes me super hyped for Snake Shredder. So thanks as always for joining me. Take care of yourselves. Have a lovely week.